Five. You ready? Alright, welcome back to another week of Cooking with Zahara and James, everyone. Obviously, I'm James. This is my trusty sidekick, Zahara. What we're trying to show you tonight is when you come home from work or come home from the gym or whatever, the kids are hungry, you don't know what you're going to cook, we're just going to grab everything that we've found just out of the fridge and we're just going to mix it all together in a yummy, what I call a train smash. Alright, so what are our ingredients for today, Zahara?
Capsicum.
Yeah?
Carrot. Zucchini.
Yep.
Sweet potato. Onion. Garlic. And
Ginger. And what else we got?
Mincemeat and spices.
Awesome. So tonight, team, we're using kangaroo mince. If you don't like kangaroo mince, you can use whatever mince of your choice. It will still work. What we're going to do is we're going to chop this up and then we're going to come back and we'll show you the order that we cook it in. Alright, see you soon.
Come back. We have almost finished chopping everything up, and James is going to start putting everything in, and I'm going to keep chopping up.
Yeah, perfect, Zahara. Thanks. Alright, well, we like Zahara said, team, we've almost finished chopping up. Now, when I'm cooking for the kids, what I do is I try to chop things up pretty small. That way they're going to be more inclined to eat all the veggies. As you can see, we've got a lot out. If I'm cooking just for Kaz and I like big chunky veggies, but obviously with the kids, we chop it up nice and small. So Zahara's doing a good job over there, giving me a hand. I'm going to chuck the carrot, the onion and the sweet potato in first, because this is the stuff that I want to cook the longest. Okay, so obviously the capsicum and the zucchini isn't going to take as much time. So, we've got our pan going with some coconut oil. We're just going to chuck it in. And as Zahara keeps finishing this up, see if I can make a mess. Cool. So I'm just going to keep stirring that, keep stirring while Zahara finishes up the chopping, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, thanks.
Welcome back. We're going to put the cucumber and the zucchini back in now.
Alright, would you want to start with that? Do you want me to give you a hand with this? I'll lift it up, I'll tell you what. So we cook the individual pieces. We might be here a while. Just try and, here we go. I'll tell you what, we'll back that truck up a little bit. So what we want to do is if you can kind of get that and then you kind of just like scoop it in there, like you can see the knife's upside down. There we go. It's obviously a learning process. We're learning on this, right? No one's an expert when they start. Yeah, I'll spin that around. Spin that. Oh yeah, be careful of that. We did speak about that. We're all about safety in the Humphreys household. Sometimes things can happen. Alright, there's that done. So if Zahara, can you give that a stir please? With the spoon. Sweet. Now, I'm going to chuck in some garlic and some ginger. Just be aware, if you are doing this for kids, be wary of the ginger because it'll come out spicy, and if the kids don't like spicy stuff, they might not want to eat it. So I typically go quite light on the ginger if I'm eating with the kids, but you can just chuck all the garlic in there you want. We're almost there, so we're just going to give that a little head start. We're going to put our ginger and our garlic in, and then it's time for the meat and the spice. We'll see you soon.
Hungry, James, so how much longer is this going to take?
Good question, Zahara. We're almost there, team. Obviously, the longest process, Zahara, is the chopping up. If you want to come in, babe, have a look at this. So what I've done is I just separate the veggies and the meat for a little bit till the meat's got cooked a little bit through. Then I'm just going to mix it all in. Alright, now this is pretty much all our final stage. From here, once I've mixed it in, and it's not fully cooked yet, okay? That's what I think is the secret. You want to mix it in. It's not quite 100% cooked, and then you want to chuck in your spices. Now, if you've got kids, personally I love cumin. So that's the cumin. I don't use much of that if I've got the kids. Turmeric, you can just go to town, garam masala a little bit, and the kids really love it. So I'm going to just put that in, so if you just want to come over, babe. I don't measure, I just go until it gets a bit of a colour. Stir it in, so Zahara, you want to put about the same amount. This is going to be really interesting. This could be good or a disaster, Zahara, so underdo it is better than overdo it. Do you see how much I put in? Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit more in, so just give it a shake, like that. Side on. This is interesting. We're experimenting here, team. And that's about right. Sweet. Alright, so we're going to mix that in, team. That should be plenty. Oh, we might hold the cumin tonight because you guys are eating it, because that'll make it taste like a strong curry. We're going to mix this in. We'll come back and give you a look at what it looks like when it's done, and we're going to be ready to eat in about 5 minutes, maybe 10. Alright, see you bye. We're back again, team. Last segment. I'm about to take the lid off. Okay, what do you think of that, Zahara?
This smells fantastic.
It does smell fantastic. Alright, does it get the Doug tick of approval? Yep, Doug is waiting eagerly at the kitchen, so if you want to come over and have a look, babe. Now, basically, team, That smells absolutely brilliant at the moment. The house is just radiating with those smells. It's not too strong a curry flavour. The kids will eat it. The veggies are chopped up nice and small, and it's really healthy. Now that's a train smash. You can literally do that with anything. Just experiment with it. But as long as you've got those basic ingredients, you can't go wrong. All right, that's it for this week. Next week, Zahara, we're going to do some pancakes. We're going to do our yummy pancakes. They're also healthy, team, not the pancakes you're used to. We will see you next week. So Zahara, wave. A little bit premature. Alright, bye everyone. See you next week.